Hi, SkinJunkie here with Baldoni Aesthetic, and I wanted to chat with you just a few minutes today about the Elibana brow and lash services that I do here at Baldoni Aesthetic. So first and foremost, I chose Eliplex Profusion, which is the Elibana system. They are out of Australia, but I love that they use a lot of plant-based and organic products and ingredients in their products. And so for that, I'm all about if I can, make it a little easier on your lash hairs and a little less irritating on your skin, I'm down for that. So today I thought I would go over just a little bit of information on a lash lamination and tint and show you what that looks like and what you should look for when you go to someone to have your lashes laminated and tinted, or both. So first and foremost, you want to make sure that someone is really looking at your lashes and deciding, are they fine? Are they medium? Are they very strong? That's going to determine how long we leave the product on your lashes. And then that person should really determine what type of lash rod or shield are they going to use on your lashes. And this is just as important as every other step of the process. So today I have a couple of different options that I use when I'm looking at someone's lashes and deciding what type of curl do they want. We'll start off with the normal regular rods, which are typically your C-shaped rod. And you can look here and see that it is C-shaped. And here is a bigger version for someone who actually has very long lashes, because yes, even though you might have long lashes, if they do not curl up and they stick more straight out, a lash lamination is perfect for someone like that. So anyway, these are the C curl, and this is actually going to give you curl this way, rounded out, as you can see. They are good for someone that has medium length lashes. Typically, you just want to barely go over the center apex. You don't want them to go all the way to the end, because if you can imagine, your lashes are going to curl right back into your eye. And with someone with hooded eyes or very deep set eyes, that would not be a great choice for that person. So all of these things matter. We also actually have a flex shield, and you can see that this is a little more flat. Not C-curled, but a little flatter. And this works really great for someone that has very small lashes, very short lashes, I should say, or someone that wants more of a lift instead of a curl back. And they also come in little teeny tiny, as you can see. This barely has a little bit of a curve for someone that has teeny tiny eyelashes. And usually someone with teeny tiny eyelashes, they stick straight out. This is really almost flat and will help them actually get what I term a J curl, where it just comes out and goes up. Because the purpose is you want those lashes to be able to show when you have your eyes open and they show against the back of your eye. Then we also have the flex shield. This is more like a D curl, if you will, and this also works really well for someone that has shorter, maybe medium lashes, all the way up to long lashes, because you can typically take it all the way up on this particular type of rod. You don't have to stop and just go over the center. You can take it all the way up, and this works really nice too if someone's got long lashes, wants a little bit of an out and an up curl. So this flex rod is really, really nice. So first and foremost, you need to make sure that your lash stylist really knows the difference between the different types of curl and what's important to you and what you want to look like. Elibana also really has a really nice protective balm. So if we're tinting the lashes, it's really nice to be able to use that. So I do an off-rod tint. So I like to be able to get the bottom lashes tinted as well as the top. And so this works really well to keep it off of the upper lid if tint happens to get on there, or the lower lid. These are the little packets. Of course, this is the developer, and they have a really nice makeup remover. I use that for washing the lashes and the brows. And the way that it works, just so that you know, and this is true for brow or lash, is you're going to use two products from in here. One is the actual lash relaxing or brow relaxing, where we are actually relaxing the hairs and opening up the shaft of the hair, just like you would on a perm in your hair. Then once we get it relaxed, we're going to maybe take this shape, whatever we need, put those lashes up on top of that and secure them there. And then we are going to put the setting lotion on, which actually sets those lashes into that shape that we have decided is best for the client. So you really are perming your lashes, and that's why it's really important to know the health of the lash so that you don't leave it on too long. And you want a really nice curl that the client really is going to enjoy. So that's it for today on lash lifting, and they call it lamination as well, and tinting. And until next time, bye.